And welcome to the Red Sox post-game Bastards YouTube show. We also have our Twitter audience also joining us here as well. I want to welcome back Brendan. Brendan, how you doing? How was your vacation? Welcome back to the show.
Nick, I'm feeling good. Just came back from Richardson Lake, Maine. First things first, get back on the Bastards channel. Get back to it. Sox coming off big loss today. Not happy about that. That's for sure.
Well, yesterday they looked great. They had Bayo start in a different situation. Bayo, if he was at Fenway or any other ballpark, it probably wouldn't have been 3 runs given up. The wind was ridiculous last night at Wrigley. So that was a big thing. That's why the ball was carrying for not just the Red Sox, but even some of the Cubs like Cody Bellinger. They were able to get a nice 8-3 victory last night, but today was atrocious. I have to tell you, though, the main thing that I looked at before this game even started was the lineup. And the joke quote that Alex Cora came out saying how much better Kike Hernandez is now within the month, with him figuring out a bunch of different things that he was doing with the glove. They got him in a better place. What the heck are they talking about? Like, what the heck is that?
Oh, Nick, it really feels like Alex Cora this whole season has been trying to make this work with Kike in the shortstop role, and it has fallen flat on its face. I remember quoting him from earlier in the season where Kike was already at 8 errors wicked early in the season, and he was saying Kike, he has the fundamentals down perfectly. He plays almost robotically and just not natural. And honestly, that's sure he makes some big play, and he was also saying he prevents a lot of runs, even though he gives up a lot of errors. These are all quotes from Cora's trying to make it easier on Kike, but honestly, you've
pumping him up,
and he is not fit for the role in the middle infield.
For some reason, he keeps thinking that pumping him up and being that player's manager is going to help him. I'm at the point where I'd rather see the beer vendor at Fenway take shortstop right now. I just am.
Get the ball. Oh, my God.
Yu Chang played last night, and I guess there's still some hesitation on playing him like back-to-back games and everything from there. So that's why we did not see Yu Chang there today. The problem is I see a recurring pattern happening here with playing Kike as many times as they can. And I smell it again happening tomorrow off camera. We mentioned that the Red Sox will be facing a left-hander tomorrow by the name of Justin Steele. Cora likes his matchups, and you know that means Kike's probably in the lineup. Rob Snyder's probably in the lineup. Not good.
Oh, Nick, his obsession with the lineups gets to the point where it hurts the team. You've seen Devers out for Duran out for Adam Duvall when he wants the matchup right. And when Duran is going off, you're seeing him sitting in the dugout because of it. This is another example where obsession with the matchups, you're going to see more Kike for Alex Cora against the lefties. And this kid that they have tomorrow, Justin Steele, is a freaking stud. So they're in big trouble against this starting pitcher.
Yeah, I'm surprised, to tell you the truth, on the record what the Cubs are. The pitching, for the most part, is half decent. You got Kyle Hendricks, you got Marcus Stroman, you got this Justin Steele guy. Those guys have had a pretty decent season. Kyle Hendricks has been a little bit more in the 500 range, but still, I would take them on the Red Sox. I would take that arm and put them into our rotation. So a couple people are saying this is going to be a layup series and everything. I happen to have been one of those people that said this needs to be a sweep. I'm still disappointed. We did not get the sweep, but we are going to be hopeful to get that rubber game tomorrow, where we'll have Kutter Crawford again up against Justin Steele. Just so you know his record and his numbers right now, 9-2 with a 2.56 ERA and a 1.09 WHIP. Oh boy, that's not going to be an easy one by any means. But I do want to talk about today's game in general, because James Paxton was on the hill and he crumbled like a cookie. You ever been to crumble cookie? Just disintegrated all over the place.
Straight to
like a nervous breakdown on the mound.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Paxton really needs to get in his groove from the get-go to really get rolling. And he didn't have it today. He gave you 3 innings, and then you were going into the deepest bullpen. You have nothing left. I'm seeing
you saw Garza, you get the Tay Scotts of the world. I'm done. I'm done. If you want to be a competitive team, you can't throw that crap out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, these guys are all like barely, they're Worcester guys right now. They're not ready for this league, this level, and they got abused. The Sox are too hard on their starters right now, and they have to. They're just scraping by, and you need to have a perfect infield to get by with this terrible roster that they assembled in the beginning of the season.
Did you happen to see what the lineup was last night for the Sox? Justin Turner being at second base. What did you think?
Yeah, he is that Swiss Army knife there. They're just desperate, man. They're desperate. I know they're trying to get Casas going with keeping him at first, so they're going to move Turner around. I've seen him play second before, and it's honestly not too bad. But
what it did last night, what I saw, 1 through 7, just lengthens your lineup out. You get Duran in there, you get Duvall in there, Turner playing second. It means you don't have to worry about a Kike. You don't have to worry about an Arroyo. You don't have to worry about that. Does it minimize your defensive standards on the field? Yeah. But Justin Turner is a professional, like you said, Swiss Army knife. Pro's pro. He's going to get the job done wherever he is playing. I like that lineup. I don't like the lineup that I saw today. I don't. I thought it was coming out of the All-Star break. I thought it was very forced on giving some of the veterans whatever they want. Spoon feed them. If they complain, oh, don't worry, sweetheart. Don't worry. I'll put you in the lineup today. It's going to be okay. Don't cry. I'll throw you over here. That's my problem that I have right now with Cora.
Yeah.
Not up. Play your best team and go win some ball games.
Yeah.
Simple.
There's a huge division between Bloom and Cora, and I think Cora is just trying to be on the player's side. But a lot of these contracts that they have are one-year contracts for these guys. They're not going to be around. They're not bought in to winning with the Red Sox nowadays. They're just playing well, see what happens at the end of the year. Right now, the only kids that are really bought in would be Devers, who just signed that big deal. You got Casas, who's supposed to be that future, along with Duran, and then you're waiting on Mayer. That's going to be that young core that grows. And
Brian Bayo, make sure we remember him too. That's a big one. We want to make sure that Bayo is here long term.
Yeah, he's another piece in that puzzle. But a lot of the guys on these one-year deals aren't bought in, I would say.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you're going to get into the deadline coming up next couple weeks.
August 1st.
Are you going to buy? Are you going to sell? And from what I just saw right here, they're a 500 team. Are you going to invest? Are you going to get them better? Is Bloom going to get quality people in return? I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. It's going to come down to results here. You needed to get a sweep of the Cubs. Now it's not. It's going to be maybe 2 out of 3. If they lose tomorrow, very disappointed. Then you got the Oakland A's upcoming. Again, no excuse. You don't go to Oakland and sweep. Why bother? Why bother entertaining, investing in this team to see if they can do anything in the playoffs? So that's where my mindset is at. The last thing I wanted to mention here, Cody Bellinger. Wow. It is nice to see a guy who stunk up the joint, not just last year, even year past, find his swing, be successful, do what he was known for when he came into the league, and give the Cubs a stud on their team. A guy that has a 1-year deal, could be somebody that is packaged away as a trade deadline. So we'll have to see what happens with Bellinger.
Definitely. That's a feel-good story for the Windy City. You want to see how it grows, what he can turn back into for Chicago Cubs or
another team. I think we might have lost Brendan on that one. Oh, breaking up a little bit, but that's okay. Hopefully they can salvage the series, get it tomorrow. We'll return with another post-game show for the Red Sox tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you so much.